All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun white trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Hey.
What's up, guys? It's Pick'em with HuddleGG, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the ability known as Inside Shade. This is going to be an ability we will equip on our defensive backs, and defenders with this ability react much faster to receiver cut moves when in man coverage and inside the numbers. Now, there are two very important things to know with this ability. First, the receiver's route does need to break inside the numbers. And then secondly, it does not matter if the break is to the outside or the inside. I do want to make note of that. It does not matter if they run an out-breaking route or an in-breaking route as long as it's inside the numbers. Now, Inside Shades is one of the best abilities in the game due to the man coverage meta. It's essentially one step ahead when the receiver is breaking inside the numbers. The majority of man coverage beating routes do occur in this area of the field, so this is a key ability that you'll want to use if you're running man coverage at a high rate at all. There are two spots I think this is best to use for the ability, and that's going to be at your slot corner position, and then secondly on your safeties if you're running cover 0, because in those spots, you're most likely going to be lined up to the inside of the field no matter what. Before we get into some examples of the Inside Shade ability, I do want to go over the coverage adjustments menu shown at the bottom left of the screen. This is where we're going to be able to shade our defense over top, outside, underneath, or inside. I do want to make note, this has nothing to do with the Inside Shade ability itself. Okay, so you do not have to shade your defense inside for the ability to work. The ability is going to work purely based off of where the receiver is running his route on the field. Okay, with that being said, let's hop over to some practice and some game clips going over the effectiveness of Inside Shade. Here in practice mode, we're going to use two cornerbacks to show the effectiveness of Inside Shade. And the two cornerbacks we're going to be using is Tre'Davious White and Marlon Humphrey. Okay, Tre'Davious White and Marlon Humphrey have really similar ratings and stats. So their man coverage, their speed, all that's going to be very similar. But Marlon Humphrey does have the Inside Shade ability, whereas Tre'Davious White does not. Okay, so here in this first play that we're going to be running this Saint fork play out of the Saints playbook to this red route, which is one of the best man beating routes in the game. And we're going to be running against Tre'Davious White first, who again does not have the ability, but we are going to shade outside and over the top just to help him out. And you're going to see here, we're able to still throw this and get it caught there on the sideline, right? It's something that he's going to be able to play it okay just because he has a really good corner, but he's not going to be on top of the route as much as we would want him to, okay? Now, if we go and we just switch out Tre'Davious White for Marlon Humphrey, again, nothing else changes, right? We're doing the same coverage, same receivers running it. Everything's the same there. You'll see here that if we shade over the top and outside, just like we did with Tre'Davious White, you'll see that on this break, he's going to light up, and he's actually going to play this a little tighter. You see how he's there on that play? And again, that's going to be the same if we do an inside breaking route too. Okay, so here we're going to run an inside breaking route with Tre'Davious White first. So let's put Tre'Davious White back in. We'll play cover 1, and let's do this in breaking Saints drag play here. Okay, so this route here by Olave, right? Tre'Davious White, again, does not have the ability. So if we are trying to stop this, you see how he gets beat really bad on that? Now, our linebacker over the middle did make a play on it, but Tre'Davious White does get beat pretty bad on this play here, right? So off this little short drag route, I mean, see, there's a lot of separation there, right? Now, if we do that same exact play for an in-breaking route and we show Marlon Humphrey, again, as long as that route is breaking inside the numbers, this ability is going to work very well for us. Okay, so let's run the same exact play here. Again, this is Olave on that same route, but it's against an inside shade now. You see how Marlon Humphrey is able to be right there. Now, Marlon Humphrey did bump into our defender, but we'll go to replay real quick to show you how he does play this route a lot better because it is breaking inside the numbers, right? See how he's on top of this route? At this point, Tre'Davious White was a couple yards behind. Again, he does bump into the zone there. This pushes him off. But you can see that he does react much quicker to this break. And again, it doesn't matter if he breaks inside or outside. This ability is going to help no matter what. And again, now that we do see it in practice mode, let's take a look at a couple of clips just to show it working there as well. Here in this first clip, we're going to be going against U-Triv. So we're going to focus on the receiver to the left. Now, he is starting outside the numbers, But you're going to see as we get the press, we're going to push him inside the numbers, and that's where he'll break. And our DB is able to stay attached to his hip the whole play. Okay, and then in this second clip, we're also going against U-trips, but the receiver on the left is going to be breaking to the outside. But you can see there that we're able to stay right on top of that receiver the whole play. It allows our pressure to get in for the sack. Hopefully this video helps you have a better understanding of inside shade, and for more Madden tips, make sure you check out all of the free content on our YouTube channel. Have a great day.